She is dirty. We finally got the black lugs. It came in, they look nice. Still got to paint the calipers. And at some point, we either gonna paint the rotors just gray before they get the carbon fiber brakes there. But yeah, black lugs finally came in. They look good, right? I like it. Yeah, real good. I like them. I like this car, man. I was gonna tint the windows, but when you tint the windows, I personally think that you're hiding the beauty of the interior. And honestly, if I tint the window, it's gonna be very light. But I like it. We got some normal wear and tear right here. And I still gotta put this, I just put those stickers there just to enhance it just a little bit. And I ain't gonna do much on the inside. And just gotta do this correction. If you guys know what company I can use, that will be helpful. Again, thinking about tinting the windows, but look at that. If you tint it, some people like to tint the windows, the windshield, and you take away from, you're hiding the beauty of the car. You know, you can't see inside. Well, some people want to hide their identity, and it's not always about trying to hide yourself and stuff like that, but show the beauty of the car. So we'll be going through some car shows soon up here where I'm at. And yes, I'm already getting tried by a lot of other sport cars. They want to see me push it. And I just had to push it a little bit on the way home. You know, they see when you're coming, they don't want to let you in. Merging onto the highway there. But she's gorgeous. And I don't drive her that much, but that's becoming very hard to do because I like driving her. I really do. I like driving. And this is the way she looked without the tinted windows. Like I said, we'll probably do a light tint. And yeah, I wanted to get 6-speed, but you know what? Automatic is not bad. You just got to get familiar with the kickdown. And I was told about the 3.42 gears or 3.42 gears. Get that rear. And changes, got head-up display. Stuff just need to be serviced. If you guys have information on how much it costs to service this thing, probably just the fuse, I'm hoping. I'm ready to take it to the dealership and let them update all the fluid changes and things of that nature. I just wanted to get it to this point so they know Mr. Wiley is on scene. My engine bay definitely is jacked up. I mean, this is nothing major, but it needs to be clean. This is filthy. So I'm supposed to clean it shortly. Today is a rainy day. We're not gonna do it today, but we're gonna do it soon. Only problem that I notice is the power steering It's leaking just a little bit. And I think it's the clamps. But this reservoir is apparently leaking. When they jacked it up, they saw it. I had a buddy of mine jack it up and they saw that. And that's leaking just a little bit. And this fluid just needs to be changed. Whoever owned the car before me, when I bought it, they did not. Look at that. You can't even see. And that's the brake fluid. It's ridiculous. So this is the reason why I don't drive it. And the antifreeze, I already changed the oil. Like I said, just engine bay just need to be clean. It's not a whole lot, but I want to do these things, do the basic services first. And diagnostic, I probably hook it up to my scanner and seeing what else could be possibly wrong as far as the injectors, spark plugs. And but one thing for sure, you don't drive these cars, battery go dead. I just bought that cover, and as you can see, it's not snugged in there. I gotta lift one of these tabs here. It's loose. This is loose. Look at that. But I need to do that over there so I can get the battery cover to fit properly. So I like them, man. This car is nice and tough. The only thing I have to do is put some more power in it. And I'm unsure if I'm gonna go turbo. I really wanna go maybe a single turbo. I'm not looking for some serious power. I'm just looking for, I have a number in mind. I'm not trying to race and beat everybody, no. She's already looking sweet. Not like she's ready to fight, whosoever come. And she's definitely getting tried. Every time I drive, somebody's on my bumper. Every single time. They want to see me punch kids and some of the adults. So I know the supercharged will put me right at about 525, 575, or maybe 625. I don't know. But the supercharger is enough. But here lately, the turbocharge is good on gas. Supercharger, this thing here is the Hellcat. Of course, it's a supercharger, and it drank gas like crazy, man. So I'm really leaning towards turbocharging. I had a 558i, and that was twin turbo 4.4i. It was a 2014, and I really missed the twin turbo automatic. But that's a BMW, and that BMW was 4,300, I believe, 4,300 pounds. This Corvette is like 3,200, and I'm quite sure if I put some turbos in here on this car, I'll be in the high six, be close to a 7, and the power to ratio would be kind of scary. I've been seeing a lot of guys get in an accident with these, not the Corvette, but a lot of Challengers and Darts and Mustangs too. People just not knowing how to handle the power. Twin turbo, supercharged. When these tires, when you're racing on the streets, and I don't care what speed you're at, if the tires are spinning at whichever speed you're traveling, you have to know and understand. That's my buddy with the CSV Cadillac. You have to know that when those tires hook up, when you're going at 80 miles per hour and you lose control, you're gonna end up in the bushes somewhere. And so the power to ratio is a very important thing, and we lose sight of that when we start searching for horsepower, because let's face it, GM, when they built this car, they built it, the frame, to withstand a certain amount of horsepower and torque. All that was taken into consideration. Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Where's my buddy?
Napping.
He telling me you better get out here and do some sprints.
I will. Yeah, he's got a run on Sunday, so.
Right.
Be out here.
Well, you tell John I say hello. I appreciate it.
I will.
All right. So yeah, when you are putting extra horsepower on this frame, LT1 engine, we're not talking about the engine block, just the whole blueprint of the car. It was never intended for 700 horsepower and 675 torque. Of course you got to have the rear end, the drivetrain, the drive shaft, and the various components to handle that extra power, and putting it down, and the transmission to handle the power. I mean, all that needs to be considered. But when you change and you increase the horsepower to those numbers, 707 or 725 and 675 torque, you better be ready to learn how to drive, because even people from the manufacturer won't support driving cars like that with that type of power. So keep that in mind. It is something that you need to keep in mind when you enhance the power. Be prepared to deal with all of the above, because you're gonna wipe out. And this is why people are afraid to put the power in, because if you crash or you kill somebody, of course the liability to the manufacturer that tuned your car or the company that tuned your car is going to hold some of that responsibility. So don't just increase your horsepower is what I'm trying to say. Try to make sense of why you're doing it and where you're going to use it at, because you will get tried on the streets. And if you get tried on the streets, you have to know when to get off of it, when to stay on it, when not to race. It's very important. You may live to see another day. So we're contemplating twin turbos, single turbos, as well as just a simple supercharge, and going from there. So, all right, that's it for right now. It's Mr. Wally signing out. Again, I like driving her. It is getting pretty bad for me because I am starting to. I always like the C5. My first vet was a Z06 2001. This is a 99 vet. Vetty 99. Yeah. I'll let you in on one other thing that I'm going to do here shortly. Bought this cup, this mat here. Oh, I got two of these guns in here. I got two of them. We're gonna put some carbon fiber chips on here. I'll let y'all in on this. I'm gonna put these tips on it. And right now I took off the OEMs. And that's gonna look nice. I took them off thinking I could put these on. And I gotta get them adjusted. You guys have some ideas, put them in the comments down below. Yeah, And believe it or not, this right here, you're gonna like what I'm gonna do. This right here and this color, we're gonna add some things to it. You'll see. I don't wanna spoil a surprise. You just have to wait and see. All right. So 4 of those already, just waiting to be installed. I'm gonna change the headlights too. I bought some headlight bulbs, but it's the blue ones. I don't want no blue headlight bulbs. I want to get the LEDs and probably change the front tail lights. I did the brake lights already. Installed those already. So it's some more stuff coming. And yeah, this might be gone. Black screen, similar to that of the Z06. We'll make it work. Make it breathe better. And once I figure out which way we're going turbo, I don't know which turbocharged company that I'm going to use. I got a couple, but if you guys have anything that you can recommend for the C5, for the 99 Vetty 99, just let me know. Put it in the comments what you recommend. Appreciate it. And hopefully I'll meet you at a car meet. All right? God bless. Check with you guys later. Peace. Vetty 99.